Alright, welcome back to the channel. Here we are with our quarterfinal battle of the VDL. I am very nervous as I am taking on 6-foot Hacks this week. He brings Meowscarada, Terra Fairy Conkeldurr, Clefable, Tinglu, Aloe, and Bronzong. Very slow team this week, which I'm actually really liking to see. And I want to guess that that's Scarf Meowscarada, so I'm going to lead with my Latios set here. This is designed to always take a knockoff, get the weakness policy, and just go crazy. So, and like I said, I really think he's going to be Choice Scarf here. So we're going to go with this lead here. Let me set Latios as my lead. Good luck. I really want to win this. I think I have a really good matchup, but also he won last season, and I don't want him to be the first person in VDL history to get back-to-back wins. So, okay, so we see Bronzong lead. Alrighty. So, I'm just going to Shadow Ball here on this then. I don't think it's going to have anything super effective for me, but I'm not going to do the most damage either just because... Never mind, I take that back. Ah, I got a crit. As he goes for Hypnosis and does not land. So if he's specially defensive, I should be doing 31 to 37, and if that was a crit... I did how much? 50, 60, 65. So he is like Fizz-Dev, I guess, then. So this next Shadow Ball should be able to KO here. And I don't really want to like over-predict on like a Meow or a Tinglu or anything. So we'll just click it again. Because getting rid of Bronzong is just so good for Comfey, and already having it weakened this much is just amazing. Like, he doesn't have Iron Moth either. So, he does swap this out. Let me write down that he is at about 45%-ish. I would say a little less, but I want to just have it a little higher than maybe necessary. Okay, so we see Tinglu come out here. I am just going to Aura Sphere this. I could also swap out and preserve my weakness policy if I really want to. But I just want to get damage on stuff. That's really what I want to do. And if he has like Payback or something, we'll always take that. And we'll get some bigger hits off. Okay, so he just chooses to set hazards. So we'll just keep attacking. This is fine. I'll Aura Sphere again here. Alright, and that puts him at about third. Oh, he's got Citrus Berry. Yeah, so that puts him about 60 right now. And he has Ruination. Does that count as... No, it does not. That's kind of bogus. Alright, so we're not going to get our weakness policy this game. But that's alright. We'll see if he chooses to stay in or swap here. He could go Clef. Alright, so we're weakening his team quite a bit here. And this is going to be Clef. Okay. Clefable. So, Moonblast is going to be enough to KO me here, so I think I'm going to preserve this and go out into Heatran here. Because this is like... Iron Moth was what Heatran was mainly here for, but this is like a secondary check, so... We're going to take a little bit of Rocks damage, not a big deal though. And he has Thunder Wave, okay. Alright, we're going to pop a Magma Storm here. Hope to land. 75 accuracy, you know. Not always the greatest, but the benefit it outweighs the cons, so. Because even if Aloe comes out, it's going to take a good chunk of damage. And he's sitting at about 85%. No clue if it's Magic Guard or Unaware. I'm gonna assume Magic Guard for now, but really no way to know. I don't have like rocks or anything. Alright, we see Aloe. Alright, and we do get fully paralyzed. Alright, I don't want Wishes passed to Heatran, or not Heatran, Bronzong or Tinglu. I'm not as worried about. Bronzong, though, I don't like. So, I think I'm going to taunt this turn so that he can't Baton Pass. Being paralyzed really sucks, though, on this. Okay, so he just flip turns. That does a lot. He got a crit. We get a burn, which will be good for some residual damage. I'm assuming he's Assault Vest on this. Just, like, not assuming, but, like, I went into this with the thought that he's probably going to be Assault Vest. It looks really good into my team, so. Like, it could be, like, a Scald, Flip Turn, Mirror Coat, like, knockoff. Yeah. It could be Wish Protect, though. But it could Clefable could also be. But with Thunder Wave, I doubt it. Alright, and we see this guy come back out. I kind of want to go out into Mandibuzz here and get off a Defog. So I'm going to do that. I don't think Bronzong can do anything to Mandibuzz. And he stayed in because I assume that he's faster with us being paralyzed. Okay, he goes for Body Press. Yeah, I could knock off, but I definitely want to get rid of hazards here, so. I put my mouse and it's gonna die. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of rocks here. This reveals Body Press, which means it could be, could be Iron Defense Body Press with Hypnosis. That's very likely what it is. Alright, so there go the rocks. And he has Gyro Ball. Alright, and we'll go for knockoff here. And we are able to KO. Awesome. Alright. Mandibuzz KOs Bronzong. That's huge for us. Because Comfey just looks so scary now. That was like his best check to it. Good shit, Mandibuzz. Good shit. Okay, so Tinglu's gonna come out now, and I'm gonna hit this thing with a Toxic. We know it has no item because it was Citrus Berry. And he just sets rocks up again. And we miss. Damn. Come on, Mandibuzz. I need you to not miss. We'll just go for a follow-up one. He could go Aloe here. Now that I'm thinking about it, the burn on Aloe kind of sucks. He taunts. Okay. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. I really wish we would have landed that first one there. Okay. I'll go back out into Latios here then. I think it has the least value, I want to say. But then Clef just comes out, and I don't really want to deal with Clef, I'll be honest. I could go Heatran. But I think Heatran, does Heatran serve me any purpose anymore? Being paralyzed? I don't really think it does. So we'll go Heatran here. We don't have U-turn, so we can't pivot out that way. This Tinglu's got some speed on it. It's faster than Mandibuzz. Let's look. Mandibuzz, Tinglu. Oh yeah, he's got to have a good amount of speed on there. He's got to have like a jolly nature to do that. Okay, so that's all right. I wasn't prepared for that. I'll just Magma Storm here, but we're gonna go down. All right, so we know his whole set now. So Tinglu KOs Heatran. All right. What do I do from here? I could go bundle and just like do a ton of damage. I will take let me look at how much damage I'm doing real quick, because we know that he has a lot of speed, which means that he can't have like a lot of SPDF. Iron Bundle, Freeze Dry, would KO. So I think it's worth taking the 25% and just starting to chip his team down. Nothing wants to take this at all. So we will click Freeze Dry. The rocks hurt, but not the end of the world here. This will KO this Tinglu. And if Aloe comes out, we'll find out if it's Assault Vest or not. I think this is... Okay, this is Aloe. So AV is taking half. That's AV. For sure. But it did so much damage still. It must be like Fizz Dev, like AV or something, because it should have been a little less than that. Let me look. Yeah. Max HP Fizz Dev Assault Vest is what it's looking like roughly. This is huge though. I really don't know what he wants to do against Bundle here. Because even like Clef, I don't think is going to take two. Alright, what do we see coming out here? Conkeldurr. Okay, so that has to be Baby, I think, there as well. Conkeldurr, Freeze Dry. Let's go Max HP. Assault Vest. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now I will go Latios here. It's not too useful here anymore. And I actually think he's like max HP, max SPDF. Like no attack investment. Latios still doesn't take it though. Maybe he's not adamant. I don't know. We'll see. With the rocks, actually, I won't take any hit here. Or I won't take a knockoff. He goes Terra Fairy. Max HP, max SPDF, Assault Vest. He's sitting at like 70. Alright, he goes for Drain Punch, so we actually live another turn here. He's probably Iron Fist, if I had to guess. He's got Drain Punch. Ooh, big SPDF drop there, though. Big SPDF drop. Okay. Conk, KOs, Latios. Alright, so he is at -1 SPDF now, which is good. That counteracts the Assault Vest that he has. I think I just go out into Donphan, though, to be honest. And I get rid of the Stealth Rocks. I don't want them up on the field. They're causing me issues. And we'll just kind of see what he wants to switch into here. I would imagine we see Meow come out. I do have his team quite weakened, though, so it's looking decent for Comfey plus Bundle to win. I just have to keep those two healthy. I gotta try to get Comfey in against either Clef or, I guess Team Lu. Maybe Aloe. Which Aloe's gonna be sitting at about like 60 after it comes in. With Regenerator. Alright, he does swap. We're gonna get rid of the rocks. Oh. A little bit healthier than 60. Yeah, good enough though. Alright, so we get rid of hazards here. I don't want to take a Scald. Be honest. But he might also just flip turn. What's faster? He should be faster. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't... Bundle won't take rock damage, though, so I can go Bundle. Yeah, let's do that. I was, like, nervous of taking hazard damage, but I forgot I just removed them, so let's do that. We'll see if he chooses to Scald or flip turn. Wait, he flip turns. We're probably going to see Conkeldurr come out here. Yep. Alright, and we will go... I don't know. I don't like this right now. I'll be honest. I guess let's go Mandibuzz here. I don't want him to Mach Punch me and, like, if I try to flip turn. And I just need to remove his item. So I'm just going to knock off here. And if I Roost, he's going to do more with Drain Punch, so I can't really do that. He could go Ting Lu here as well, since Ting Lu already lost its item. Probably what we're going to see him do here. Nope, this is Clef. Alright, and it had... Okay, I think that's the Poison Berry. Alright, I'm gonna go Donphan here. Thunder Wave last time. Could just Moonblast though. But I want to keep Mandibuzz for a sack if I can. Alright, he does Moonblast. Alright, we are gonna take 2. Special attack drop does not matter. So we'll get off an Earthquake here. It'll do good damage to everything that's not Meow. But that'll take an Ice Shard. Donphan into Clefable. We're going to do over a quarter here. A bit more, because he is Spadef, it looks like. Alright, and then we'll Ice Shard here. Ah, he Moonlights. Good play, good play. Alright, I want to go down in front of this, though. See it come in. Ooh, this is gonna be a close one. I'm gonna have to hope that Bundle and Comfey are able to put in some good work here at the end. And I still don't know if it's Magic Guard or Unaware on this Clef either. Okay. So Clef KOs Donphan. We're gonna go Comfey here, and we're gonna taunt, and then we're gonna Calm Mind. I don't want to get Thunder Waved, so. And we are Terra Fairy. I can pop that whenever. It really doesn't matter. I'm curious what he's going to do here, because he also doesn't want me to Calm Mind for free. He might just Calm Mind fearing sub. I don't know. Alright, so we get the taunt off. Tell me he Thunder Waved. No, he Wind Blast. Alright, we are going to Calm Mind here. Alright, he swaps here, so we get this for free. What's he go out into? Elder. Yeah, this is what I'm a little worried about here. Because it's just so bulky. Alright. So we are going to Terra and Draining Kiss. Boost it to 60 base power. He's very bulky, so I should be able to take a hit from it. I would be kind of shocked if I'm not able to. Oh yeah, I can take Poison Gems for sure. I just don't do much back. Okay, that did a bit more than I thought it was gonna do. Is that a crit? No. Alright, we do take it. Draining Kiss again here. It's not gonna KO, but I think it's gonna put him in range of Bundle, and then I just have to really, really hope that Meow's not Scarfed, even though I think it's Scarfed. Oh, just barely hangs on. Damn. That sucks. Alright. Kong KOs Comfey. Alright, so we have to go this now. And I just have to lock into Freeze Dry. He probably has Mach Punch here. I think I can take one, though. Okay. Bundle, KOs, Kong. I have to hope that Meow is not Scarfed. I just feel like it will be. It just makes sense. I've been prepping for Scarf all week. He's not immediately swapping out into it, though. So. And he has to know I'm specs off the damage that I was doing against Aloe earlier. Oh yeah, you probably eat this. You probably eat this hit. I can't really swap, though. So. because Mana Buzz isn't doing anything. That's for sure. Freeze? Damn. Alright, GG's 6-foot hacks. Just he had better prep. Lot of special bulk that was ready to take on everything that I had. I just didn't have a lot of physical offense on my team just generally, so it makes sense that he brings like AV on Aloe and AV on Conk. Just good brings. But yeah, that is going to wrap up our season for VDL Season 8. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all later. Peace.